speaking louder to you than the gospel? Let me repeat it. Is life speaking to you louder than the gospel? Why is it that the mention of Jesus Christ doesn't even excite you anymore? Why is it that you put so much weight on the words of people that God doesn't even hear? And that bill that you created, by the way, why is that bill so costly to you that you completely forget the fact that your greatest debt has already been paid? Yes. Take it from me. You would think that I followed him from my Twitter, or that I was approved to be his friend on Facebook.
Come on now, fix it.
But my public post didn't mean anything because I wasn't giving Jesus any of my space in my private time.
Come on. Jesus. Oh, Lord.
And every time we would chat, it would be over in a snap, revealing that I didn't want anything to do with the true vine.
Jesus.
And every time I would pair a scope with the channel that's permanently labeled YouTube, I would realize that I was more social with media than I'd ever been with God.
Jesus, come on, son.
Now, I don't do promos. But I had to advert these ties so that you can realize that the gospel came to set you free. Jesus Christ came to set you, Carlton, Vivian, Ashley, and Jeff free. So get your fill of him and walk in his will so that you can see the fresh prince or princess that he made you to be.
Yes.
We are at war. And in a war, it's never about the soldiers, but it's about who they're fighting for. Now, I understand it's a little difficult for you to embrace someone who you don't know. And it's a little bit difficult to appreciate someone that you don't spend any time with. So allow me to reintroduce him. His name is Jesus.
Come on, son.
Yes.
The same one who saved my sin-sick soul.
Yes.
The same one who exposed his entire life to me just to show me that I can know God like he does.
Yes.
The same one who died in my place to make his home in me. You see, sticks and stones may break my bones, but this living word severs my flesh from my soul.
Yes, Lord.
So now the same face I spit in is the very face I seek. The same hands that I put holes in are the very place where I put my eyes so that I can only see how he feels. And the same feet that I drove stakes into became cleats, and he ran over the feet and the field of my heart. Just so that I always keep running back to him, to only receive what he has for me. Because every time you sow your entire life into Jesus, you reap way more than a quarter back.
Yes, come on, sir.
It's time for us to wake up. The devil is our defeated enemy. But if our enemy knows who we are, why don't we? You are a child of God. You may not be Beyonce, but you are certainly Destiny's Child. And you are so valuable to God that the only way he could purchase you was if he sent his son to live, die, and rise for you.
Thank you, Lord.
So awaken, arise, O sleeper, so that Christ can make the day dawn upon you and fill you with light. The same light that God spoke of, and the whole world had to respond by coming to life. The same light that was so bright, it must be the Redeemer. A light so bright, that as it hits the eyelids of an unbeliever, it penetrates the crust, keeping his eyes shut. And the image of God's glory penetrates their pupil, and Jesus is impressed on their retina. The optical nerve then sends an impulse to the brain that I must soften my heart.
My God.
Jesus.
And as I soften my heart, he will fill it with light. And anything that is filled with light can only give off more light.
Amen.
Realize that the same Calvary he died on was to raise the Calvary he now lives in. We are at a war that God already won.
Yes.
Through Jesus Christ, we are equipped to walk in our true purpose and our true calling.
Oh, yes.
A call to glory. You were made in the image of glory.
Yes.
Everything you see should look like glory. When you speak, the people should hear
come
glory.
on,
Amen.
come on.
Your whole life should be consumed by glory.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
So, because Jesus Christ ripped the veil, let the glory of God be your only mirror.
Yes.
So that every time you see yourself,
Yes.
all you see is a beloved child of God,
Yes, Lord.
being made in his image daily, with increasing splendor, going from glory to greater glory.
Yes.
Yes.
My God. My God. Say so in here.
I promise you that Jesus is coming back for you.
Yes.
And when Jesus cracks the sky, with the praises that sound like 10,000 roaring lions accompany him, and the pure light of heaven beaming down on your face, and the aroma of the saints that gave their life to fight this good fight of faith lifts into your nostrils, you will then see that when the war is over, you realize how necessary it was for you to fight it. Do not let the enemy win. Lock on to Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Don't let the gospel be just another message to you.
Yes.
The devil can't have God's throne. So the only place where he can do what he set out to do is if you give him the throne of your heart. Or if you let him deceive you into putting you on your own. That being said, guard your heart. Cling to Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Always refresh yourself in the gospel. You know, nothing can separate us from the love of Jesus.
Yes.
So from this day forward, wake up every morning, proclaim and profess that Jesus Christ is all I have.
Yes.
And because Jesus Christ is all I have, I won't let any man, woman, thing, situation, or devil take him from me. God bless you.